9.3, we're just going to begin this lesson, but this is one where I don't want to rush, and it's important that I try to get you to understand these concepts as we go from relations to functions. And it's a big difference. They're similar in a lot of ways, but they're different in one area, and you've got to recognize that one area. Today, it's definitely a computerized world, right? Software runs our world today. Whether it's your phone or your iPad or your Fitbit or the internet or your computer, software is running it all, and it's everywhere. How many have had a program, whether it's an old computer program or your phone or your tablet or whatever, you're doing something and all of a sudden it freezes, it locks up? How many have had that? All right, almost every hand is up. You know what happened? The person that wrote the software was really trying hard to make sure everything was a function. But you know what? That one situation you happened to get into caused it not to be a function, and therefore the software didn't know what to do next. And that's a problem. And that's a lot of the concept of what we're going to talk about here when we talk about functions. So I'll bring that up again here in a moment. So let's write a little bit, and then I'll try to explain a little bit more. What are functions? A function is a special relation. Function is a special relation. So let me pause for a second. We already know a relation is a set of, how would you answer? Ordered pairs. All right. A relation is a set of ordered pairs. So a function is also a set of ordered pairs. However, it's a special one. And it's where no ordered pairs have the same x coordinate. I don't know why I have such a big blank there for x, but I do. So let me put that in common everyday language. All right? We've been doing our ordered pairs. The x's are the guys, and the y's are the girls. All right? Because God created Adam first, then he created Eve. So we got the guys, then the girls. All right. If the x's are guys and the y's are girls, by saying no guy, no ordered pair can have the same guy, we're basically saying that no guy, are you ready, can date more than one girl. No guy can date more than one girl. Right? Can't have that X guy listed more than once. No guy can date more than one girl. You might ask Mr. Scarfy, can a girl date more than one guy and it still be a function? And the answer is yes. Okay, you want me to explain why? All right, here's why in real life. All right, this isn't why in math, but here's why in real life. All right, no guy can date two girls in real life because here's what happens. All girls do is spend their time talking about who's dating who and who likes whom. That's all they do. They talk about it all the time. And if any guy is dating two girls, surely it will come out in their conversation and the guy will be nabbed and he'll be in trouble. It happens every time. It just doesn't work. A guy can't date more than one girl. They're always found out all the time. Conversely, take a girl dating two guys. Guy A and guy B could be right next to each other. What are they thinking about? Baseball, football, running, lunch, those kinds of things. What do they talk about? Their score on their, video game or, whatever. And so, that girl can be dating two guys and the guys will never find out and life just goes on. All right. Now that's kind of silly, but the reality is, for it to be a function, no guy can date two girls, although a girl can date two guys. And let me explain why. I'm going to give you an example. You don't need to write it. Just want to show you a very simplistic relation that is not a function. So just watch. I'm going to put it up here. We got 2, 3. We've got 3, 4. And we've got 4, 4. And I'll leave it at that. This is a function. Okay? Guy 2 is dating girl 3. Guy 3 is dating girl 4. Guy 4 is also dating girl 4. But is any guy dating 2 girls? No. So let me show you how this works, and let me compare it back to computers. So yesterday I said that all the x's form a set called the domain or the input, and the y's are the range or the output. All right. Think back to computers. Here's why. Here's what we need a function to do. I'm going to input something. You tell me the output, okay? And there's our function, right? If I input 3, it outputs. If I put input 2, it outputs. If I put input 4, it outputs. No problem, right? Knows exactly what to do. Nothing freezes. No problem. Let me show you one that's not a function. All right, so in the second situation, you're in your video game, you're playing along, you input a 2 and it outputs a. You input a 1 and it does what? It locks up, right? Oh, I don't know what to do. Do I give him the 7? Do I give him the 3? I don't know what to do. Which one? How can I choose? I don't know. I'm just a machine, right? And there's no way to get back to who's that pair. We don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know. There's more than one possibility. Doesn't work. I can't give you an output because there's more than one possible output. And for that reason, that would not be a function. And by the way, your video game won't function well, and your computer program won't function well, and whatever's trying to run your Fitbit won't function well, or your Apple Watch, or whatever other electronic device you want, your iPhone or whatever, won't function well. You know, have you ever gotten a patch for your phone or for your program or something like that? A patch. You know what a patch is? They're fixing all the bad things that should have been functions and weren't. And they're fixing all that and writing the correct things that make it a function, not just a relation. So functions are really important kind of stuff, and we have to learn how to deal with them. Now, recognizing whether it's a function or not is really easy. Let's go through, and this will be the last thing we'll do today. We'll get to the rest tomorrow. So I got example 1. All right, hey, set B, we know it's at least a relation because everything's paired, right? Is it a function? Yeah. Guy 1's dating girl 3, guy 2's dating girl 1, -1, poor guy, and guy 3 is dating girl 5, not a problem. Second situation, hey, even though we have girl 4 two-timing, it's not a problem because no guy is dating more than one girl, right? And it works fine. Again, we have a function. Set 3, same thing, no problem. Any guy is dating only one girl. Set 4, again, no problem. Look at this, though. Girl 5 is dating every one of those 4 guys. But you know what? If you input a -1, what do you output? 5. If you input 1, what do you output? 5. If you input 2, what do you output? 5. It's not a problem. You know what to output. So it works. And that is the life of functions. Any given input can have only one output. The guys are only listed one time. If you see the guy listed more than once, then you got a problem. So, and here's where we'll end because I think we got one more minute. Examples that are not functions, right? What's the problem with number 1? Can somebody tell me what number 1's problem is, Jordan? Yeah, old 7 messed everything up. Everybody's got to be paired. That's not even a relation. So old 7 messed that one up. Number 2, what's the problem? Raquel? Yeah, guy 2 is two-timing. He wasn't happy with 4. He had to go and find 6 as well. Shame on him. It's expensive, too. Got to buy lots of stuff. All right, and then number 3, you can see both guy -1 and guy 0 are two-timing, and of course that's not going to work. You know, they're both two-timing, the bums. Once they know it'll never work. And we'll pick up here mañana.